YouTube, I am so excited right now. The details of the PandaSwap launch are now live. I'm going to be giving a brief overview in this video. So what is PandaSwap? In a nutshell, PandaSwap is the Binance Smart Chain franchise offering for Bao.Finance. If you don't know what Bao.Finance is, I've made some videos about Bao farming, and I recommend you take a look at those, and I'll put a link in the description to the documentation for Bao.Finance. In a nutshell, what Bao.Finance is basically synthetics, SNX, but improved. You will be able to use LP tokens as collateral to mint your synthetics. That functionality is not there yet. We're still at the liquidity mining farming stage. Bao is launching PandaSwap in order to enable cross-chain synthetic asset minting, and also as an experimental testing ground for some of their more innovative ideas and features. The site is actually now live, pandaswap.xyz. One thing you don't want to do is you don't want to buy the Panda token just yet, as the liquidity is trickling in. This means that the prices are going to be out of whack. The actual farms will go live on Monday, specifically at whatever block number that is there. They're going to support multiple wallets: MetaMask, Wallet Connect, Binance Chain Wallet, Trust Wallet. A definite improvement, as they previously only offered MetaMask support. First week bonus reward multiplier is going to be the highest, 2048, starting in week 1. This is different from what they previously said. Week 1 rewards were supposed to be 0 to let everyone get in and get ready, but because of the way BSC works, they determined that it would be better to start at the maximum multiplier value. I'm going to do more of a deep dive video for those of you that are really interested, so this video is going to be a very high level overview. What we have here is a fair launch, a community driven project. This is what DeFi is all about. No VCs or funds have invested in the project just yet. You get to front run them. Bao has proven himself to be a man of his word. He has underpromised and over-delivered. I see a number of new, innovative, and interesting features here which make PandaSwap very exciting, and I'm going to talk about them very briefly. So while you might think PandaSwap is your typical animal or food-based swap and yield farm, this is not so. Let me tell you why. First things first, we have the bamboo item. It's worth noting that while Bao products or franchises are represented by the Bao in a costume, the sub-products fall into two different categories: items and creatures. And I love this about the project. Okay, the mimetic quality, the branding, off the charts. So much fun. This is what crypto is supposed to be about, man. So bamboo is an item. It's basically X-Sushi from SushiSwap. If you've staked your Panda for bamboo, that enables you to claim fees. Those fees are then swapped into Panda and Rhino. What the hell is a Rhino? This thing is so cool. The Rhino creature mechanism has been inspired by the Safe Moon, Safe Mars projects. Bao is pretty scathing about Safe Moon. He says the project is no good, but the concepts in managing liquidity are interesting. Essentially, there will be a 1-to-1 swap contract between Panda and Rhino, at least so it seems here, and it appears that Rhino holders will then be in a position to capture a large proportion of the governance token rewards because of the deflationary mechanics. Rhino has been devised as a way to incentivize long-term staking and robust liquidity. The Rhino LP pair is going to have one of the highest rewards on the Panda farms. The catch though is that Rhino trades incur a 12% penalty. This penalty will drop over time. So for the first 6 months, the percentage will drop by 1 each month. Following on from that, it's going to fall by 2% each year. So Rhino isn't just about earning Rhino is a holder for your Panda governance tokens. So Rhino is going to be risky and volatile. You have to decide for yourself if you want to opt into this higher risk experiment. The next thing which really caught me by surprise was the ponds. Essentially what this means is that soft synths are closer to launching than any of us expected. So ponds are essentially the PandaSwap equivalent of Bao baskets. It's a synth that tracks the average price of a collection of coins. Over the coming weeks, ponds are going to be deployed to BSC, and they're going to be testing it out. The fourth and final sub-product they've announced is Robo. This one's still at the proposal stage. It looks like it's going to be something like Wi-Fi plus auto farm for the Bao ecosystem, meaning you'll get automatic compounding, farm switching, liquidity pool rebalancing, and other complex strategies. That's really cool. Finally, people who've been participating in Bao up until now are going to be rewarded with NFT badges. The snapshots for these have already been taken. That really covers my overview of PandaSwap. A couple of important points worth noting. You don't want to buy Panda yet, okay? Because the Panda liquidity is trickling in at the moment. There's not much liquidity in the pools, so you are going to overpay for the Panda token if you buy it now. So hold off a bit before you buy. In terms of actual strategy for making the most profit of this opportunity, I would recommend basically one of two options with the information that I have now. The first one is a kind of boring safe strategy where you simply farm a safe price correlated coin pair. For example, that might be WBNB and Cake. And from that you would earn Panda rewards, which you could then compound or just dump if you prefer. The second strategy would be to kind of ape in at the beginning, buy Panda, and try and flip it for a profit. I would not be surprised if you saw the typical hype spike followed by gradual decline that you often see in these yield farm projects. Personally, I wouldn't want to be exposed to Panda too much during this time, though I am curious about Rhino and may try to get in early. I'll let you know what I think once I've looked into it a bit more. There was a third strategy, which is to stake in higher yield kind of shitcoin farms which have higher APYs because there's less competition. The reason I would not do this time around is because from what I've read, the early withdrawal penalties for liquidity providers have been extended. So you are going to be punished pretty harshly for withdrawing your liquidity even 3-4 weeks after you've deposited it, after you've staked. That's been my overview of the PandaSwap launch announcement. For a deeper dive, please stay tuned. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons and the bell icon to get notifications. Leave a comment to support my channel. And follow me on Twitter. My handle is IamJimmyRussells. You'll get exclusive updates and info there. Okay, thanks for watching everyone. Happy farming. Until next time.